Hello, everyone. Shaunie and her current husband, Pastor Keion Henderson, were both previously divorced and had children from previous relationships. The B-Ball Spouses star imparts 5 children to her ex, Shaquille O'Neal, while Keion imparts a girl to his ex Felicia Henderson. In a September 20 episode of Cam Newton's Crazy Friday web recording, Minister Henderson separates what his job is to Shaunie's youngsters and uncovers what his relationship resembles with her, the previous NBA star. In the later piece of the almost 2-hour and 46-minute video, Henderson makes sense of how he and Shaquille team up on being available for Shaq and Shaunie's youngsters. He referred to the youngest child of Shaq and Shaunie, saying, "We went to Mayara's senior night and walked her on the court together." He went on to say, "He and I were discussing when he would speak and when I would speak when she announced what school she was going to. I mean, he and I, bro. Because everything that happened before we met each other, we both know there is nothing to fight about." Shaunie and Shaq were hitched from 2002 to 2011 and had a mixed group of 6 offspring of their own. When Shaunie started dating Shaq, who also had a daughter named Tahira from previous relationships, Shaunie's son Miles was still a young age. In the O'Neal household, they raised Sharif, Shakir, Amira, and Mayara, 4 more children, together. Shaq filed for divorce from Shaunie in 2007, but the two were able to reconcile before the divorce was finalized, so the marriage ended. After about 2 more years, Shaunie filed for divorce in 2009, and the two of them settled in 2011. It was subsequently uncovered by both Shaq and Shaunie that his acts of unfaithfulness added to the furthest limit of their marriage. In any case, with that being all behind them, the chief maker of Ball Spouses remarried Henderson, who is top leader of the Beacon Church and Services, in 2022. Further making sense of his relationship with Shaq, he told Newton, "He, a completely mature man. I'm a completely mature man. He has always valued me. He has always had my respect." He probably would say the same thing. Nothing but love exists. No problems. That is not something grown-ups do. So, we've talked. We've had occasions together. We are satisfactory. He added, "We cool?" In addition to the 2 children he stepfathered, Henderson had a daughter with his ex-wife Felicia Henderson, whom he had been married to for 9 years. Therefore, he already possesses some experience in the blended family department when it comes to determining his role in the lives of Shaunie's children. He said, "You got to understand what the kid needs. Since my better half's youngsters, some of them were mature enough. They didn't require a dad, they required a companion. So I ain't strolling the entryway attempting to be their father. They got that." When Henderson and Shaunie sealed the deal, 4 of 5 her kids were grown-ups. Mayara just turned 18 recently. With the information that a large portion of Shaunie's youngsters were grown-ups, Henderson sorted out a procedure to foster a relationship with them. He continued, "I've morphed myself into the void after discovering what each child needed individually. The issue with the vast majority is they're attempting to fill corners that got furniture. You must simply fulfill their requirements." He stated, "So I just became what they needed," and it appears that his strategy was successful. He proceeded, "Our connections are astonishing. I mean amazing when I say it. I've never had an issue, a side word, an issue. That ain't my daddy. We haven't had one of those crossroads throughout the entire existence of our relationship." Gratitude for observing.